All right, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for August the 4th, 2022. Hope everybody is well. All right. I was just trying to see maybe if a moderator would come in. How y'all been? I had to take a little break and recharge myself. I'm still not fully recharged, but got a lot going on. Okay. Some of y'all should also be very busy, right? So if you look back into some of my previous videos, I believe we had a title that things will pick up or you will get busy or something like that. I think I put it out. What is August? June, probably June. I put the reading out. Remember, it takes days, it takes weeks, it takes months really for readings to come into fruition. Okay. All right. So I had a daughter to start high school Monday, so been busy with that. Signing her up for this and signing her up for that. I also got some great news today. Remember I told y'all that I did the, not sponsored, but I went with the company called MyHeritage, and I finally got my DNA test results back. And you tell, man, I really encourage y'all, okay, to do you a DNA, what you call it, like history. I found out that I am, and I did not know this because, you know, both of my parents are gone, and I knew that my daddy was from up north. He was born in Detroit, Michigan. That's what it says on my birth certificate. And I knew my mother was born down here in Atlanta. Okay, I don't have or know any relatives that live out of country. When I tell y'all that my DNA came up, that I am 49% Nigerian. I don't look like it. I don't act like it. I had no idea. And I really want to share the results with y'all because I said that I would. But I'm going to get my laptop last. Okay, and I'm going to share it with y'all, and it makes a whole lot of sense. I got history of ancestors, okay, in my bloodline from Sierra Leone. Hey, Stagner. I got ancestors that came from, oh my gosh, I got ancestors that came from Finland. What's the other? Up north, like Finland. I have to look at it again. Finland. I had ancestors that come from the area of Egypt. Okay, so yeah, that totally makes sense. Okay, you know, I got ancestors that date back. Oh my gosh. Hey, Melissa. It's so exciting. Hold on. I really want to show y'all, okay? Now that some of my loyal subscribers are in here. So, I don't have the type of cameras and stuff like that to do or pull up, right? You know, the side by side. Okay. But this is my ancestry thing. Okay. I'm going to pull it closer. And like I said, I went up under, sorry for the glare. Okay. So I went up under MyHeritage. Okay. And it says, this is me, Sharon. Most of y'all loyal subscribers know my name, my real name. Okay. I don't hide stuff like that. Okay. So if I was to go over here, let me go back. It's just, okay. So it says that I am, let me go to the front. You see that? 49.3 Nigerian. I've been flabbergasted all day. Then it goes down to Sierra Leone, 16.9, Kenyan, 14.1, parts of West Africa, 5.1, North Africa, 1%. And look at that, Iberian, 6.7, Finnish, and now we get into Asian, South Asian, 3.4, which is not a lot, okay? But if I was to click on South Asian, look what it brings up. India. And then it highlights it over here. I'm not quite sure if you can see it, but it highlights a bubble of Pakistan, the area of Nepal, India, and down to Sri Lanka. Okay, so I go back. Mesoamerican and Andean, and you can click and it says show all religion areas. So I got areas of southern USA. Okay, all of this circles is all of my ancestors. I have Scandinavian, Norway, Sweden, Finland. Hey, Miss Linda from New York. Spain. Okay, United Kingdom, Germany, Ukraine, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Nigeria. And then it picks up the Pakistan and India. Then you go over here to this part, and it picks up parts of Mexico, of Colombia, Peru, Argentina, and some of Brazil. So if I go back over here, and I click on Sierra Leone. Now, of course, I've never been here, and it gives you a breakdown. But what I did want to pull up, let me pull that up so we can get on to your reading. Let me go back. I want to go to this part over here, which explains a lot, which is Peru. Okay. And I'm going to read what it says here. Hold on. Okay, so it says, this population of Mesoamerica and South America includes a number of indigenous, now we see that card come up a lot on my table, right? Groups with pre-Columbian roots. These include the Maya people of Mesoamerica, and y'all gonna have to forgive me because I do not know how to pronounce these names. Okay, which is Kushaya. I don't even know how to say these. Okay, and I hate to do it disjustice as, do I, Miss Linda? Oh, no, I don't. Well, I do a little. I'm gonna give you that story in a minute, but what I was trying to get y'all to see was, hold on. I don't see it, Miss Linda. I don't see it. I wanted to show, hold on. And it disregards the readings, okay? So this is what the part I want to show you. If I can get it to go up. Oh, girl, you know that's, well, I do got long hair, but I wear a lot of wigs. And I'm not scared to say. Hold on. No, go back. Go back. It's something specific I wanted y'all to see or to read with me. If it'll do it. Let me use the arrow. Let's see if the arrow will work. But this is regarding how I be channeling, okay? So this is why it wasn't surprising. Okay. So we seen it says, talked about the Mesoamerica and those words, right? Was that word right there, Quechua, was the official language of the Inca Empire. And let me go down a little bit. The official language of the Inca Empire, the largest empire in pre-Columbian South America, extending through the large portions of Western South America and headquartered in Cusco, in the modern day Peru. The Inca built the intensive road networks throughout the empire, invented high altitude agriculture, which to me that means the spiritual mounds, right? Methods specialized for challenging Andes region, and develop highly regulated social structures adhered to by the millions of subjects. Okay, so ancient Central American civilizations, such as the Mayans and Aztecs, produced many important innovations, such as unique writing systems, which is the geometric shapes and symbols, right, when it comes to the cards. Okay, pyramid construction, complex mathematical and astronomical observations. And what do I practice now? Vedic sidereal, right? Remember, I always tell you about the star card, right? That the star card was what the Mayans and the Aztecs used when they built the pyramid. They built it up under the alignment of the North Star. Now, I went to school as a Catholic when I was a young girl. Then later on, my mama switched over to Christianity or Baptist, because we're down here in the South. I've never lived in another state, city, or country. I was born and raised in Atlanta. Okay, so I went from Catholic, like the Hierophant card, all right, in the tarot, that's based on Roman Catholic, okay? And then I switched over to Christianity and got baptized. You know how in southern states, they dip you in the water and all that stuff, right? Okay. Now, as an adult, when my channeling and my stuff started coming into me more as an adult, as my rebirth, I started now practicing Hinduism, not all the way, but through the readings. So this is how my channeling come in. And when I tell you that I have ancestors, this is the link. So y'all, when I say that I understand how my link come in to, it's only 1.7, but when it links up to all the other regions and stuff that I'm from, okay, because it says astronomical observation in early forms of medical surgery and accurate calendar systems. The original calendar was based on the Mayans and the Aztecs when it came to culture, when it came to cattle or the seasons, right? They went by the seasons of the star, the alignment of the star, because they didn't have no calendar like how we put on our wall now that says 30 days, 31 days. Y'all know the story, right? And then when it got more into the Roman times and the Romans decided to make the Pope, okay, they got together and they changed the calendar to like human days, right? To make more money or profit off of agriculture and livestock and everything like that. But that's just the short version of saying that, right? Yes, I always said you. But Nigerian though, I didn't see it. But it's only 1.7. But just to see this in my, okay, in my, and look at that, indigenous Amazon But you know, when you go through this stuff, and okay, let me pull up Asia. Okay, let me click on Asia. And I'm sorry if I'm boring y'all. It's just that when you know how we talk about, and this has something to do with the reading. You know how we talk about rebirth and understanding who you are and actually who you come from. Not just your two parents, not just your grandmama and great grandma. I'm talking about ancestry. When I be channeling these messages, these are my true ancestors. You understand? These are who are giving you your messages. So if I click on this, it pulls up South Asian. And it talks about the Tibetans and everything like that. And I just don't want to bore y'all, but for me to have some Indian, now that means that my ancestors were slaves, right? Which is not new, okay? All of our ancestors are actually slaves. So if you look at this chart, it pulls up Nigeria and all this stuff right here, right? But if you go over here, let me take it back to the beginning. All these circles and stuff like this, that means that wherever my ancestors start, how can I do it again? Because I did it. Okay. If they started like in, what is that, Algeria, then most likely, which is the surrounding the Sahara Desert, okay, that means is only 1%. But that means that they were enslaved on one part of the country, then imported to another side, had kids, right, to some type of extinct, right? And then those children were slaved off to another part of the country, all the way up from Finland, Sweden, Norway, Algeria, down to Kenya. I have a lot of Kenya. You see that? Kenya 14.1. So I have a huge group of DNA from there. Then they were enslaved or transported or sold over into the South Asian, 3.4% into India and Pakistan, and then probably sold off again over to some areas of China, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines. Okay. Then I go down and I have some of Mesoamerican 1.7. I have slaves that were sold down here. Then it goes up to the United States. Now, this is what I want to get to. If you hit play and you see it says 1600 to 2000, like the year 2023, the year 2022. So if I hit play, it shows you the timeline of how my ancestors was born, sold, or moved through 1750, 1800s, going into the 1850, 1900s. They was over down in Peru area, and so on and so on. So I just want to show y'all that, and it's got DNA matches that already started coming up, okay, of people who obviously I don't know of, but there's the results again. Yes, Miss Linda, I tell you, Miss Linda, that told me a lot. And if you was to see my house and see how I have all of this stuff here, okay, because I'm just resonating with regular Black American, but I pick up on all this stuff as part of my spiritual table, okay? So much. Even when I do my cards, you see the type of stuff that I pull up, you know? And I just, the unk and everything, I just resonated with it. Okay. I got Buddha everywhere. And y'all know I've been had these pictures, right? We just went, took my daughter to McDonald's. Look at that. Now, I just got my test results back today, but this shows you how, and I think we talked about this a little bit the other day. This shows you, that's my food. This shows you how when you resonate with stuff in your soul. Look at my house. You see that? Because I never knew. Let me cut the light on so y'all can see. And that's on my table by the front door. I just be intuitively guided. Look at there. You know how long I had that fan? About 8 years. Look at there. And that's right over my sofa. Let me show you my pillows. Is it upside down? Oh no. Now you see how old these is, right? The zipper don't even work. So I've been had this. And I'm gonna give y'all a treat. I'm gonna take you to my bathroom and I'm gonna show you something. Y'all know I always give y'all readings, so just hold on, just chill out. I'm going up my step. Let me get my key. Okay. Look at that. Right over my bed. Right? I'm gonna show you a picture on my wall. Now, let me show you my bathroom. This is my bathtub. Now look. And these been up here. What else I got? Oh, look there. Oh, mask. So just to show y'all that I've been had this. And where I get it from is due to your DNA. And then you wonder why you do certain things that you do. Right? You think the way that you think. What else I got? Oh, yeah. Let me show you this. Look there. What's that? Bamboo. What's behind it? This is above my fireplace thing. Hookah. You got that too? Look, this is a Christmas ornament, but I use it as like a, you know, like a little statue or whatever. Look at there. And he's so old. Look at this, y'all. Look. That's how old he is. I've been had this stuff. Look at the lanterns. And then I got like a family heritage table with my children and my mother who passed, my mama's sister that passed, stuff like that, right? So I'm just here saying that of course I put fruit here as offerings. You know, don't know why, I just feel intuitively to do it. So this is what I mean when I say your ancestors. Everybody that has paved the way and that has came before you. Okay. And you can believe in God. It don't have anything to do with that. It's for the people, okay, from the 1700s, 1500s, AD, you know, before Christ, after Christ, all of that has died and has had children. They had children, so on, so on, so on, up until when you were created. That's your DNA matches, right? So I know nothing about Nigerian. I know nothing about that. And, you know, for Sierra Leone and all this other stuff, it just explains to me stuff as a what you call it. And this is a timeline that they can only go back up until the 1600s. Okay. But like I say, you know, you'll be surprised also to what comes up for you. And it gives you common surnames for the areas. Like if you highlight your USA, common surnames that's connected to your DNA. Like I have a lot of Jacksons. I have a lot of Harris, Robinson, Lewis, Green, and a lot of common names that my slave ancestors and before them used was Mary, which is my mama's sister name, actually. The one I told y'all that just turned 96 on July the 27th. Her name is Mary. John, which is my mother's brother's name, John. Okay. And my mother's father's name was John. No. Well, my mother's father's name was John. And then my granddaddy named his son Johnny. So William is my father's name. James, Robert. Okay. And most of those names in group have a lot of Nigerian and Sierra Leone. But I just want to show you, I have a lot of kinfolk in Robinson, North Carolina, Virginia, New England, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. Had no idea. And it's already linked me with 46 people I do not know that did the same thing I did. Right? So when I resonate with these cards and I tell you my ancestors and stuff like that is talking to me, this is why. This is why my gift as ninth house of Sag comes out, because the Aztec and Mayan, okay, the way on, so the rest of my heritage, those could be my what's that card I always like to see that I resonate when I see it, is the what do you call that card? It's like this resonates when I see this card here, the High Priestess. I tell you, I always resonate with the High Priestess. So pretty much in my ancestry, somebody was like a High Priestess that kind of most likely did the same thing that I did. Okay, probably also helped to or was kinfolk in some type of way when the pyramids and all that stuff was built. That's why I say you never know who you are. Okay, why you think the way you do, why you move the way you do, why you have feelings the way that you do. And then that Nigerian connection comes from it's a whole bunch of details, but it's I'll pull it up. But anyway, okay, I don't want to bore y'all with that, but it was a card in here that one of y'all I did a reading for, and they also got the shaman. So one of my loyal subscribers, you know who you are, they got this card. I have it too. Now, like I said, Miss Linda has said the long black hair. My daddy, my granddaddy, his wife was Sequoia. And you talking about real long black hair. Whenever I find my old pictures, I have a picture of my grandfather and my grandmother, my daddy parents. Her long black hair came to the back of her kneecaps, like 45 inches long, straight black hair. She was Sequoia Indian. So this is probably through my grandmother how I pick up the shaman stuff. I'm telling you. Okay, now I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not trying to reach out to get sponsored by them to get no money off no links, but you can just type in you can pick anybody though. I just chose my heritage, and right now this is the same deal that I did, $49, and I did it on Father's Day because they was holding a special, but they keep having the special going on right now, $49. Now the other people, I think Ancestry.com, I don't know if they got a sale or not, but I think their kits are regular $99 or $199. Okay, you maybe want to catch them around a holiday like Christmas or New Year's, because maybe they'll go on a sale for like a Christmas gift or something like that. But for right now, myheritage.com. Now, like I told my daughter, I'm waiting on her results to come back too. And I got Egyptian, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan in my blood. Do I look like it? No, I don't. But that's why I tell you, like I tell you, you all four elements of this earth, and you always trying to watch just your sun sign. Don't I get on y'all about that? You know, and with Western astrology connected back to the Roman time and anointing the Pope. And I don't got nothing against all that, right? Because I was conditioned too, because my mother was conditioned. So she conditioned me to follow everybody else as collective consciousness. Okay, it's up to you to break yourself away, right? However you feel or choose that you need to do that for yourself. But if I didn't understand it and follow with my rebirth, I probably wouldn't even did no DNA test. Now I wish I would have did it while my parents were still alive and got the Q-tip inside of their cheek swabs. You understand? So I can really fully put, you know, and I used to be very reserved. Like, I don't want them people to have my DNA and creating no other being and all that stuff. Honey, please. Why should I be worried about that? You should be worried about that CERN that they built. Okay? Trying to tap into, not trying, then tapped into another dimension. That's what you need to be worried about. Don't be worried about, oh, they got a swab of your DNA and they're telling you who you are inside of this body of a shell, who your ancestors is, who is helping to watch over you and give you your instinct and your intuition. Okay. Hey, Ivory, how are you? All right, so let's get it going. Y'all know I'm not going to tell you nothing bad. Okay. I don't resonate with nothing Nigerian. I don't even eat that type of food and stuff like that. But that understands also, yes, a lot has happened that is being kept from us. And you're not going to find out about it until it's too late. Okay. So you need to get help from your ancestors here as help for as spiritual protection, however you feel. If it's through God and prayers, or if you feel more through ancestors and God, if you believe in because I don't believe in no particular statue. Okay. I don't pray or sit around and pray to no statue and all that. Okay, because I still keep my same belief that I only believe in God and that's it. But I do spiritual work that connects to me as spiritual healing. Okay. Which still includes my prayer. And the only thing other that I do is cleanse, sage, crystals, stone. There's nothing in the Bible against charging my chakras with crystals and stones. Where is that in the Bible that's bad? It's not. But people are going to tell you, oh, that's connected to that. Why? How? It's a stone naturally from the earth. Duh. Right? So what am I doing here? And my ancestors are giving me the answers. And so I take these answers along with what and the highest entity that I believe in, and I put it together and I use my intuition for what I need to do next on my path. That's it. I ain't doing nothing outrageous. Now you got some people that take it further and believe in other things and other stuff. Okay, fine. What am I doing wrong? God knows about sage, thyme, right? Basil. All them cook with that stuff back in the day. So what is that? We still cook with that every day. How is that something sacral religious? It's not. It's about word of mouth and what people try to condition you as a set of programming. But God had frankincense in the Bible. I got it right here. Frankincense and sage. So what? Right? Third house, Gemini, Mercury. You need to look in your chart. 10th house of Capricorn. Okay. That's why I always tell you to get your chart. Your chart is helping you with the breakdown of who you are. Because it's going to give you your correct moon, your correct ascendant. Okay. And this is why I really try to not convince you, but to give you the correct messages based on the Aztec and the Mayans, right? That built the pyramids up under the star. Now, these people who trying to change your mind about that, they weren't even around then. They weren't even around then, right? You're Vedic Gemini? Okay. Well, this is for you, Ivory. Okay. Something is in what planet is in your 3rd or 10th house. And we're going to see what cards come up. 10th house is your job and your career. A lot of you have been thinking about working or bringing in some type of income, or what are you going to do about your career? If you're wanting to start a business, if you're wanting to go back to work. Okay. Some of you could be researching or doing a lot of research about job placement, where you're going to go. You're thinking about or having different new responsibilities coming to you now, right? And you still want to be some type of person about power and status, because it can be that maybe your ancestors, okay, or even your own tuition is telling you you're not finished, you're not done. But you're feeling like you are, like you don't have nothing else to put forth. You don't know what else to tackle or to handle, but you still are craving to have some type of notoriety. Okay. However that feels for you. 3rd house is not only the Lover's card. Okay. It's Mercury. Also, some of you can be Virgo. So you're thinking about short-term All right. But with the 10th house here, 10th house talks about, and 11th house Aquarius, 10th house talks about long term. So for some of you that still work, whether you want to be an entrepreneur or you're deciding to go back to work because of your finances right now, or you're thinking about how to get more income in to help with your bills and stuff right now, right? This is what you're thinking. I know this because they're giving me the cards. Okay. I'm not like other readers. We do got some good readers on YouTube, but most of them give you the book version. I always go deeper than that because of, y'all already know. Okay. So some of you got some type of idea that you're trying to accomplish or that's in your mind right now. It could be an idea about going back to work. It can be about the challenge that you will be or is taking on right now about doing extra responsibility. Now, for a lot of us, if you still got kids, even if they're teenagers, okay, extra responsibility is that they don't went back to school. Okay, so that's more responsibility, carpooling, school supplies, going to parent-teacher meetings, registration. Are they riding the bus, after school program, daycare, whatever, right? Your responsibilities have increased. Oh, I didn't do my protection spray. Hold on. All right. Let's see what they give us. All right. So, yes, yours have. Mine sure have, Ivory. All right. So we have, yep, see there, rebirth. What did I say a little bit earlier? So whatever that you have been going through this year, from last year into this year, the year before, when we were in the pandemic area, all that is a chain reaction. Okay. Your rebirth is still going on. Now, it also could be that you're rebirthing your current ideas or whatever you have been thinking about. Some of you are changing it up. Okay. Or you will be changing it up. What you thought was going to work or how you wanted to plan or do something originally, you could be changing your mind or idea on it. Okay. Yeah. So if you were thinking about something, whatever it may be, it's saying release, let go, because you're about to have movement. Now, if you're waiting on a job application to go through, it's about to go through. Okay. You're about to have movement. And it also can be something here that will bring you more opportunity, okay? Because remember that the bunnies, anytime you see the rabbits, it's about fluidity. It's about fruition. It's about different opportunities also. So you may not like the first opportunity that you get, but, you know, source, the highest entity, has different ways of starting you one place and making you end up somewhere else. So don't never discard or discount where you begin. Okay? Because you don't know the outcome of where you're starting. Yes? All right. Some of you also got Scorpio in your chart or dealing with a Scorpio. See there, you see how illumination came in reverse when I just told you what I said, right? You haven't been illuminated or shown the way or been given the green light or the idea that you are thinking about, okay, has not been illuminated to you yet. The door for some of you have not been open, but it will. Something else that you may be holding on to that you need to let go so that this other stuff can, because you need to get in your power. Something is holding your power back. So it can be your ideas about still trying to make something work, whether it's a person, place, or thing. And until you release that mentally, because third house is an air sign, it's Gemini, right? You fully can't come into the, look at there, you see there, becoming a person of power and status. And what was at the top of the deck I just showed you? Power. You see how they're going to keep giving me the same cards to reiterate what I'm telling you. Okay, you're about to come into your power here, into the person that you need to be. Because some of you do need to take on more responsibility, but you're not really trying to. You're not really trying to bring it in because you're wanting or is being by choice or by force to stay in something that is taking your power. So until you learn to release or let that go, which is physically or mentally, okay, to kind of clear the space, this is what you're rebirthing, is to learn how to rebirth out of that situation or with that person. Okay, so some of you haven't got the clue yet. The light bulb ain't went off, okay, and or the door hasn't opened. Now, I'm not saying it's not. We're about to get the tarot, right? So again, believe in the power of grace. When you least expect it, a new door will open and the light of grace is going to illuminate your next step. Because some of you have an idea like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how am I going to go to work and then get the hours that I need and be off in time enough to pick the kids up from after school or daycare. You see what I'm saying? So you're trying to think of something, but it also could be something that is holding you back. Maybe it's actually physically that job you're working at. Because some of you may be more qualified or can get hired somewhere else that can be adaptable to what you need, but you won't let it go because you don't believe fully in the power of grace. Well, I can't let it go because I ain't gonna have no money, and who gonna hire me, and it take too long to get another job. That's where faith and stuff come in. Faith and grace work hand in hand. Let's get you another one. But you will be illuminated. A door is about to open for you to rebirth, which means that old situation and the old you is trying to die so that the new you will be rebirthed into the person of power and status that you need to be. Now, this also could be a home. This can be a business transaction or a business move. This also can be obtaining or applying for another job while you're still working at one. Okay. Some of you are thinking about that. You're thinking about moving to Texas. That door is going to open for you, but it hasn't opened yet. So it's something else that you still may need to, Ivory, take care of or do. Okay. And once you do that, it's going to, strength is going to illuminate or open that door for you. So surrender. So surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. So that's going to be different for everybody, of course, right? So what do you feel that you need to surrender to? Something that you keep trying to have strength to hang on to, okay, is wearing you down. So it can be several different things. It could be the way that you keep thinking about something. It could be something that you're not really trying to go after or obtain. It could be you need to surrender that house or an apartment that you live in. Okay. It could be, okay, so bringing your son home. So let's try and get you some information. Now, remember the sun also in this particular deck, because these are two different decks mixed. Okay. I like to mix my decks. The father or the sun card is in reverse. So some of you may need to actually rebirth by moving and leaving your child's father behind or alone. It also could be your father. Some of you may not want to leave your city, country, or state and leave a parent behind, particularly oil father, or recently your father have left your life. They could have rebirth, which is also can be passed over. And some of you may need to look at there, the wheel. As soon as I cut the deck. Yeah, overindulgence. Yeah, that's what I need to release, surrender. Some of you need to also surrender to sleep. This is why you're overworking your brain, third house of Gemini. Okay, because you're not getting any rest. You're thinking more than you're resting. So you need to surrender or help to surrender your body to rest so that your thinking process can operate better. Okay. You know, you rebirth while you sleep. Now, I'm just able to really start back getting rest once Saturn, okay, moved out of Capricorn and moved into Aquarius. And so I'm half Capricorn, half Aquarius, okay? In Western, I'm an Aquarius. In Vedic, I'm Capricorn. But both is ruled by Saturn or governed by Saturn. I still feel that my God rules everything and has created anything. I don't put anything, house, planet, star, or anything above my God, okay? But I personally feel, and this is my opinion, not coming from this, that my God created me, created galaxies, created stars, created planets, created the ocean, animals, grass, however he made my system work inside of the shell to keep me alive, however he put my soul in my body, that's who I pray to. Whatever that energy or whatever that highest entity is, that's who I follow. Okay, so for whoever don't know me or know my channel, don't get it twisted because you see all of this stuff here, right? Yes. All right, I just want to clear that up. Some of you, yes, like I said, some of you need to, your father passed away November the 18th. Okay, so, oh, right, mine passed away August the 17th, 2009. So, you're surrendering also to rest. Okay, and can be relaxation so that you can regain some of your strength mentally and physically. Okay, for some of you, you need to hear that. So there you go. You're gonna get that. Y'all excuse my nails. Okay, they're coming off. A good sign or omen. That's the, thank you, angels, okay? That's your illumination that's coming for you. You see, she's going through that gate or door of opportunity. You're going to get a sign or some type of omen, okay, to help you to release this baggage or burden. You're not cursed or anything like that. It's just part of your karma. Now, for some of you, it can be guilt, shame, or regret that you need to surrender. It's time to surrender the baggage. Okay. Now, for some of you also, it's time to surrender some type of burden that may be a child's father or a family member, or uncle, a brother, something like that. Okay. Where that somehow you're still taking on some type of burden for a family member, or you're taking on extra burdens at work, 10th house. You also, for some of you, are taking on or keeping or holding on to baggage, because you don't have the strength, the courage, and the willpower to let it go. So some of you may get an idea to contact somebody or to unblock somebody or want to talk to somebody. This also could be somebody that may want to talk to you to let go of their baggage and burden as communication. Yes? Okay. Your son, father. Yeah. Okay. So somebody's father or son's father. Okay. Or daughter's father, right? Yes, some of them may have shame and regret and guilt. A lot of them do. Because for some of you, they may not be in your child's life. So that also helped to start your rebirth, right? And what you were rebirthing, or what you're rebirthing now, is learning how to let that baggage go and to move on with your life. Because holding on to that baggage is what you need to surrender, because it's killing you. It's killing you, literally. Holding on to baggage, burdens, which some of you, we don't have no choice but to carry that burden of another, the other parent to a child, right? We don't have no choice but to carry that burden. But if you're listening to your instinct and keeping the courage and the willpower with prayer, with manifestation, right? You're going to end up, or is already seeing yourself, or have in the past, a person of power and status anyway. Okay? You already have. A lot of you already have success, because a lot of you have more than probably, okay, a good job or a decent housing for you and your child or children, with the father not being there or not putting their part in. Of course, they're holding that burden in their baggage. But you are carrying the burden, but you're not supposed to carry the baggage. You're supposed to leave that baggage behind. This is why you're rebirthing. Let me get your other card. And we're going into an hour, and that's because I walked around with the camera and did all of that DNA stuff in the beginning. So, see there, it's about time. It's time for you to release it. Okay? And a lot of you that still are holding on to, also, it can just be shame, right? That you done had to do all this for a child or for a children, and they daddy wasn't even there. Or that child's mama was not even there. So you're holding on to your baggage of the relationship that you're rebirthing about. Okay, learning how to let that go emotionally and also physically, because you need to surrender it, and keep having to regain your strength and courage to keep on going and moving. Okay, you're holding on to their baggage of why they didn't do what they were supposed to do. That's not your baggage to carry. Some of you do have shame and regret. I shouldn't have messed with that person. I love my child, but I wish I had waited, or I wish I didn't have a child by them. But on the same hand, I'm glad I did, because I love my baby. I love my child, right? It also could be just regret of getting in a love relationship with them with no child produced. Okay. It also could be somebody that you dated and it didn't turn out the way that you did. And some of y'all not talking to the person. Okay. If it's not about children in this situation, you're not talking to them. I see it right here. Like I say, I get different messages. Okay. Than what other people. Half the time, y'all don't even see what I see when I see these cards. So, like I said, okay, perfect timing, the past, lifetime, origin, time passes, the test of time. It's time for you to make time, and eventually, okay, your idea of what you got going on in your mind to do better and to get to that next stage of your life is here. But if you keep trying to, because you've been getting signs of to let stuff go and to let situation go, to let different emotional feelings. And once you get in those feelings, it gives you physical headaches. It gives you physical pain. It make you want to lay down. It make you want to go to sleep. And now I'm trying to regain my strength. And everybody rebirths. It's nothing new. But it's about how you handle it. Okay, it's time to move on. You can't carry that no more. It's holding you back. You got other stuff to do. You got other stuff to try and accomplish here. Okay, so somebody also may try and make time to talk to you now. So I don't know how you're going to. It can be a boss. Okay, maybe you tried to go to your boss and get time off because you need some rest and you're tired. It also could be some of you that is an ex-lover or somebody that you were dealing with. It also could be that you're thinking about traveling somewhere to talk about something or to get some time off, like a mini vacation. Not far, but you're thinking about maybe 1, 2, 3 days. Okay, maybe an hour or two away. And it's saying perfect time. Look at there, the rainbow. It's trying to come out in reverse, but I'm going to turn it into upright because you're going to complete this. Why? Because you're getting divine intervention. Again, perfect timing. Y'all know my ancestors going to keep giving me the same cards. I don't need these cards to channel y'all the information. My regular subscribers, they know that. I use these for pictorial, okay, because they come out on the table. Okay, so perfect timing, perfect timing. So if they're giving you the word twice, what is that telling you? It's perfect timing. Okay. It's perfect timing, Ivory. You probably been thinking about it. You got an idea in question. And you're trying to get it going. You're trying to get your idea going to go to Texas. You can be also trying to make travel connections or travel arrangements, right? Okay. But see, there are short trips. You've been thinking about it. But you're trying to see also who or what is around you that maybe can help you while you're gone, such as watching your home or doing whatever you need to do. You're going to get a sign. Okay, when is the perfect time for you to book your flight or travel, however you're going to go. Okay, so your mom. Okay, so good luck, ascension. See there, ascension is rising above, going higher, right? A power, your ascension is about to be a person of more power and status. So if some of you are in some type of job right now and you're not really making that money, some of y'all are going to be leaving that job. You just don't know it. Or a job that you have been thinking about or applying for, you're going to get it. And you could also be trying to apply for one thing and they give you something else. Because it's perfect timing for you to ascension in your life. You don't have to do nothing about 20 other people applied for it and all that other stuff. This is your good sign. Okay, look at there. Memories, remembering, mystery, magical power, a new event or happening, observant, and omen again. So they already told you a omen twice. Omen here, omen here. Two different cards, but you see both are birds. Some of you are going to see a lot of birds and or crows. That means your message is coming. Bottom of your deck is the fox. So it's time for you to put more interest into self. Okay. Also, like the card says, you need to be observant about something that's wrong. Some type of deceit, a trap. It could be a redhead. Remember, people wear wigs and color their hair. Okay. Or they can be a natural redhead. Cunning, sly, and crafty. So some of you need to, or you will get the message or some type of omen or something or somebody who is trying to be very sly and cunning or to trap you into something. Let me get you a card to see what it is. Now, you're gonna remember this. This can be somebody else coming back into your life. Okay, a father figure, your baby daddy, baby mama, somebody, but the son is the father. Okay, your father name is Crow. I also see this as some type of an apology. Okay. But for some of you, I don't feel that it's a father that you can't trust. For some of you, it may. But I feel that this is some type of lover or friend that may be coming back to you or somebody that you know, okay, that will be trying to deceive you again. And your instincts as an omen, thank you, angels, okay, is going to tell you that something's wrong. Or they're coming back to you because something is wrong. Okay. They may be trying to be sly or very crafty about it. And this also could be very a new event. Okay, so you will have some type of new event or something to happen as divine intervention also that can block this deceit or try to trap you again or trap you in something. It seems like this person or people tried to let enough time go by, right? To make it seem like perfect timing. Like you haven't talked to them, you haven't seen them, you know, rebirth, you're doing better about yourself. You know, maybe you were working and making good money and maybe you're not working right now, but it don't take long for you to go back to work. Or maybe you have been working all this time and you have been ascending. Now, because of your rebirth, people smell rebirth from a mile away. Okay? People smell rebirth from a mile away. And they like to come in for you to surrender back to them. Okay? Because you've been doing you, self-interest. So now somebody may try to have interest in you as a way to trap you again or to present some type of deceit. But I feel divine intervention, they keep telling me, okay, is what's going to happen for you because it's a time for your ascension even more, your vibration and your frequency. It's time for another level of it. Yes. It's time for a frequency and vibration change. So some of you also will have, I had ringing in my ears earlier today and yesterday. Okay. So I believe if it's your left ear that is ringing, it's your angels and God. If it's your right ear that's ringing, that's your ancestors. Okay. Some of you may have it or get it while you sleep. You see there, the book is in reverse. You haven't been giving any information. You haven't been really telling anybody anything. For you, the book may be closed, but some of you may reopen it. And this could also bring the guilt, the shame, and regret back because you did not see the omen of it. Okay. This is also, I hate to say, for some of you, a test. It's some type of test that you need to pass intuitively, it seems like. Okay? Because it's duality here. It's duality, which is the black and white, the yin and the yang, which is also, it's good and bad. But it depends on, see there, a choice. What I tell you? You're about to have a choice. Are you going up this door? Or are you going up the steps of ascension? Didn't I just tell y'all that, right? Ascension to the right door. You're about to have, and see, this is the divine thing, angels. This is divine intervention here that's stepping in for whoever this is or whatever situation this is. That's about to present itself as deceit, another trap, something that's sly, crafty, cunning, okay? Something that's wrong. So divine intervention, okay, the duality means two, right? Didn't I just say that? You got two doors. Okay, two doors of opportunity, illumination. Remember that it said, and I'll show you again, believe in the power of grace. When you least expect it, a new door will open and the light of grace, you see that light coming through here? The light of grace will illuminate your next step. You're stepping up in ascension. So you're going to get the omen, perfect divine timing, intervention for either door that you're going to choose. It also could be two different jobs. It could be, you know, maybe some of y'all feel that y'all can't move up and you decide to go back to a same type of job. No. Okay. Remember here. A new event or happening. You need to be observant for something that's wrong. Okay. Hey, Reese. All right. Let's get you two more cards. So double twos, the next 4 days, the next 2 days, the next 2 weeks, the next 4 weeks. Can be the next 2 months, the next 4 months. Now, I'm not, what is that flip? some type of mature man. This also could be somebody who's interviewing you. This also could be a grandfather, a father, a baby daddy, whoever. Okay. A ex-lover, a lover. I wasn't ready, but it flipped out immediately. Okay. Now, this also with the book in reverse, y'all, could be don't offer up any information that you don't need to somebody. Okay. Because with the book in reverse, there's no information. Maybe you're waiting or need more information before you make this choice. Now, a mature man also could be a professor, somebody that work at a school, university. It also could be, like I said, an employer, somebody you're talking to for interviews. It could be a bank going to apply for a mortgage, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you. It also could be a mediator. It could be a judge. Okay. But it is somebody who has, see, hold on, y'all. I know the reading long, but let me give y'all the information, because I'm going to give you what you need to know. You see all those books back there? And this is how my ancestors do me. They keep making me sit here and give y'all all the info. You see those books? This person knows stuff. Also, around the world, could be very educated, travels a lot, reads a different lot of stuff. Now, all of these can be your cards, but this book came up in reverse. That's an omen. That's trying to tell you something. So something that you do not know or do not have the information about to get ready to make a choice yet. Okay. But your spirit guides, your ancestors, highest source is going to intervene. But you must catch the omen. You must catch the sign. Okay. You got to catch the sign. So that means that you need to be paying attention. Because this mature man may be cunning, very sly, crafty, and deceit, and try and trap you because they have more knowledge or they know something you don't know. However that pertains to you. Okay. I don't necessarily feel that it's all the way bad. It's just that you need more information. Maybe you're not doing enough research to get the information. Maybe you don't know what this person is talking about before you take an offer, or before you give them information or make an offer, because you're not illuminated. Okay. The light bulb of what you need has not came through yet, but it will. You're going to get it. Some of y'all, when y'all in your dreams, or when you're sleeping, or when you're resting. See there? It's a, hold on. He had two cards. Okay. A mountain, a challenge, an obstacle. It's coming your path. Something that you're going to have to cut. Remember I showed you that first card in this deck that said release, and I put it back, and then the rebirth came out. This is the scythe. Okay. So some of you will be able to catch this and to cut it and release it. Now, it also could just be the burdens that you have been carrying, right? And this is you as mature man. Remember, the yin and the yang is the duality, right? We're both man and masculine and feminine. Bottom of the deck is the mice. Something that has been nibbling at you. It could be your income, your checking, your savings has been dwindling away. And an opportunity is about to come for you that it's time for you to ascend up. You will be making more money. Okay. It's time for a change or something in your life. But yeah, see, there's suppression, 10 of Swords, and also possibilities in reverse. More mountains. See another bird. You're about to get a message of some type of possibility that maybe you thought you could not overcome, or you could not handle it, or you're just overcoming a challenge. Which for some of you, it could be like you've been going through your checking or your savings money a lot, and you're trying to think of ideas on how to put that money back and keep your lifestyle up. it's about to change. Okay, something that you will have to cut or stop doing, surrender and stop doing it so that your success can change. Now, for some of you, this can be when Saturn goes back into Aquarius, because it went retrograde into Capricorn right now. And by Saturn being retrograde in Capricorn, it's a chance for a lot of y'all about y'all career right now. Whether it's, okay, thank you, angels. This man also, like I said, university, professor. It could be at a trade school for some type of certificate. It don't have to be a college. I mean, like a university. It could be a city college. This also can be a teacher. Okay. Some of you with your success, because things are very slow right now, intensity in reverse, but they're about to pick up. But it's something that you know about or idea that you're going to have to do to help this change come in for you. Okay, because you're getting down to the low here. See how the apples are being ate up and stuff like that? You're getting down to the low income, low money. Now, for some of you, it just be the area that you're living in and you know it's time to go so that you can move to another city, state, country for a better job or for a job. Okay. Page of Swords. Yeah. Research. More information. More knowledge. That's why the book is in reverse. It's time for you to mature up with research, communication, networking. Okay. Also, the Page of Swords can be a stalker. So I don't know if some of you, and I just put it like that, but some of you can be watching a baby daddy, okay, some type of way through family, through their father, through a family member, online, okay, because you're trying to understand who and what is around you. But right now, you know, you're going to get what you asked for. So just be very careful with that. While some of you may be trying to be very sly and slick, something may backfire on you. Okay. So you need to, you know, suggestion is to stay concentrated on yourself right now and your ideas only. Now, this also could be a scammer. Thank you, angels. Okay. So watch out for scammers and your information. Don't give your information out over the phone. This is this combination right here. Don't give out no information over the phone, any type of checking information, bank account information, all that stuff. Okay. Don't do that. The book is in downward position. And the Page of Swords, somebody could be stalking you through like a scammer, some type of a mail coming through the mail, which is a lot of paperwork on. So books here. Okay. Judgment call, Scorpio energy. Some of you are not, or it's like you're going to have to make a choice so that there's rebirth. Okay. You're not feeling pressured to do nothing right now, but you will have to make a choice soon. And you're going to get an omen about the right choice to do. See there, the Hierophant, when I talked about earlier, Taurus energy. Now, Taurus energy, second house, is how people see you. So some people see you as not really trying to do anything. You can't stop how somebody see you. Okay. You could be really researching and thinking a lot and gathering a lot of information and getting your ideas going in your head, but you just ain't did nothing yet. But how somebody specifically see you is that, first of all, they see you as, I hate to say it, that you maybe talk too much or you're not talking enough. Okay. Or giving out enough information to them when it comes to relationship about how serious you want to be or how serious you're going to go forward with another person. Okay. That also could be a choice for some of y'all. Like I said, some of y'all got communication coming. Okay. See there, it's not over. The Death card, which is the rebirth. Not only you yourself, but a situation that you're still dealing with. You haven't made a choice yet. Okay. But you will soon. Now, for some of you, this may stretch out into Scorpio season, and Vedic sidereal, that will be up until November the 16th. So take it how it resonates for you. I just gave you a time and date and a strength card. Now, Vedic sidereal, I'm still in Cancer until August the 16th. Now, in Western astrology, they already in Leo season. That's how they see it. Okay. I don't go by the calendar no more. I go by the alignment of the North Star, where the pyramids were built by the Mayans and the Aztecs. I've been said that 5 years ago. I've been on YouTube now. I ain't just start this, right? So going into Leo season is August the 16th through September the 16th. Some of y'all will begin to rebirth or feel pressure to research, find something out, get some type of information. Okay, now the Hierophant also is about higher learning. It's not just about marriage. The key to success, thank you, angels. Where's that card? The key to success is coming for you to help make a choice about where you're going next. Now, these keys also could be to education. It could be to a car. It could be to your power. It could be to a home. Okay. It also could be marriage that's coming along. Some of you may need to make a choice between two people. Do I stop dating this person that act like a page and move on to a person who wants more of a stronger commitment? Now, if you don't know who this other person is that's coming in as a Hierophant, then yes, illumination. You ain't seen them yet. Fifth house of Leo is dating, intimacy, sex, procreation, making of a child. This is what you want anyway. You want higher learning for yourself, a higher commitment also as ascension for yourself. You want to move up, not just for your family or for other people, but you want to move up in life. You're ascending because you're rebirthing. You don't have no choice but for your vibration and your frequency to change. It's like you already know you can't go backwards. Once you ascend, you ascend. And you can't stop ascension. No, not once you start doing the work as rebirth. That's why also the other person that you want to be with hasn't started it. So that's why you can't be with them. That's why these cards are moving you on. Right? And for some of you, this is going to be a choice that will come to you, because this could be somebody that you used to date. They could be an older person, or you're about the same age or whatever, right? They could be very smart also, but that don't mean that they want a rebirth. Now, with the strength card, this is what I'm saying about surrender. Some of y'all don't have the strength and the willpower right now. You don't have the courage to make some type of decision or choice at this moment, whether it's serious or whether it's not serious, okay? But whatever the information, what's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups, Scorpio energy for me. It's a lot of Scorpio on this table. Taurus. I got 3 Scorpios. You could, I don't know where, you could still be a Cancer, okay? But, and that's because we're in Cancer season, so that's why the King of Cups is over there. But the Judgment and the Death card are Scorpio energy. So this is about Scorpio. Remember, it's about transformation, stuff that's not stable, a sudden shift, a shocking moment, okay? Secrets, gossip, stuff that you need to know will start to come out. Scorpio 8th house is also, it's either you all in or it's nothing. Once you decide that you're all in, you're going to transition into that. Once you say, oh, it's nothing no more, you're going to transition to that. Now, this also, 8th house is about your money. So some of you are about to have a big career move, or a job is coming for you. You may have 2 to choose from. Pick the one that you're going to be able to get higher learning from. Like, you can go from coming in, and then you can also make a lead or supervisor, or GM or manager, assistant manager. Pick something where you can move up in it, because some of you may be leaving a job that you're considered as a page. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here because I want to hold y'all no longer. But let me throw y'all out a door because we haven't had one of those in a long time. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. Okay. Now, also remember that we had Jupiter retrograde out of Pisces on July the 28th. So for some of you, this is your wheel of fortune turning. Okay. Look at there. More power. This is your door. So like I said, keys. The door is closed. So it's up to you for the key of success here to unlock this door, which says inner power. Okay. By your own command, which is your mouth, your tongue, the way you speak, right? This third house of Gemini, communication, Mercury. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. So what did I say earlier? Your manifestation. Some of you are going to have to surrender to your own manifestation. Oh, well, I didn't mean to manifest that higher career education, ascension in life. I didn't really mean to manifest a rebirth and to start having things to change in my life and doors of opportunities to happen and open up. I didn't mean to wish that upon myself, but you did. And now that it's here, what you going to do about it? With third house of Gemini, you're thinking and thinking and thinking. Some of y'all are going to have to put those thoughts process to work now. Somebody may call you now for your knowledge as a job, drop, transition, a bonus, a new salary, increase or ascension in salary. Okay. New job position here. Some of you, this may be what they call that when they pay you to move to a new area, city, country, or state for a job. Some of y'all thinking about that. I see it here. You're just waiting on the more information for them to give you about the travel part, where you're going to stay at. Because this could be some of y'all new door. Okay. You're traveling for business and you will be living in a new city or state or something like that. Or even, you know, Ivory, if you go and visit with your family and you find a position out there, or you research and apply for something, that can be all of a sudden a choice that you may need to make. Okay. Or by word of mouth. Page of Swords, eight house of Scorpio, which is gossip. Some of you may research or find out or gather more information through gossip. Okay. Some of y'all are going to hear a secret too. Could be about a male, a father figure, your baby daddy. Okay. You weren't really paying them no attention anyway. But this person also could be wanting to come back to you sooner or later. They don't got the strength or the courage right now, but it will pick up. That they want commitment, because for them, it's not over. Death card in reverse. But they're not sure if you would welcome them back as a possibility for success. Now, this card in Chinese thing is Scorpio Pisces energy, the tiger. Okay, so I don't know how Pisces or Scorpio is in your chart, but in Chinese astrology, the tiger is Scorpio Pisces. All right, I love y'all so much. Get some rest. Okay, get some rest. Let your intuition and your thoughts get clearer as illumination. Okay, so that that door will open and you'll know what choice to make very soon. Okay, some of y'all just, you're tired. You're tired and you wonder why things are not moving for you. Once they start moving, you're not going to have the physical strength. So your body and your mind and your intuition is telling you ahead of time on what to do. Okay, so that you can handle these different possibilities. Okay. Because for some of you, this may be a challenge. Well, I don't want to move. I don't want to do this. I don't want to take my kids out of school. I don't want to travel. I don't want to go back and forth to these job interviews. But it's time. It's divine time. Okay? And for some of you, it's divine timing for marriage. And you're being set up for it, but you're not cooperating. Okay? You're not cooperating. You're not cooperating for long-term commitment coming in here because you're not paying attention to the omens and the signs that your angels, your ancestors are trying to put you into perfect, position, okay, for this, for perfect time and for serendipity to happen. You're not cooperating. Okay? Your oldest daughter, father is a Pisces. Now, with the Pisces card or the Tiger card, that's about success. So, yes, maybe you didn't have success with your child's father. And maybe they've been watching you. They haven't been feeling pressure or not feeling pressure to communicate or to come towards you right now. But I feel that information or that call, all right, or that visit or travel is going to happen. And like I said, when that sun goes into Leo. So I don't know how the sun is going to be in what house of your child's father. Okay. 5th house of Leo is the sun. Yeah, right. But in Vedic, I don't know what birthday your child's father in. And it also depends on where Jupiter is about to land in what house. Okay, because Jupiter is also divine messenger for husband, public recognition, right? Marriage, partnership, also can be business partner, 10th house of Capricorn. Okay. So if you're feeling or going through bad finances and you're down at the bottom of the wheel, your wheel is about to turn up. Okay, about to go in the upward position. But your angels and stuff is trying to set you up for that position. But if you're not helping to do the work, then how can you get illuminated about the next door that is about to open and the next step to take? Right? All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.